Mangoes are one of the best fruits on the earth. I want to show you guys how I cut it. Now, if you're not good with the knife skills, I would say this is not for you because, as you'll see, the blade is quite often pointed right towards my wrist, and one little slip up, it's lights out. Anyway, so use your left hand always, just kidding. But hold the mango, and then I use the big knife. You can use a paring knife if you want. But what I do is I slowly start sliding the knife down, just taking the skin off. We don't want to go too deep. Remember to respect the curve. There's a nice oval shape to Mr. Mango. Yeah, these are quite ripe. Thing is, sometimes when the mangoes are, almost overripe, it becomes pretty hard, if not impossible, to peel with a peeler. And really, before I knew what to do with a mango, as far as how to break it down, I knew how to eat it. A guy I was working for, old Jean Paul, he showed me the way he did the mangoes. He used to live in the Caribbean, and he was really getting into the story. They would have competitions to see how much mango was left behind, because we'll go over how to remove the mango meat from the seed. So all I'm doing is just grazing the skin to take it off, right? Leave as much mango behind. So we're almost there. Once you do a couple hundred of these, it goes pretty fast. It's been a while since I've done it this way. Well, I guess in bulk. I'll do one or two every month or so. So you can see the blade is coming right towards me. So if this is your first time doing it, if this is your first time doing it, we want to make sure we take it nice and slow. Make sure your knife is very, very sharp. So we have the mango cleaned here. To remove the pit, the seed is pretty oblong, so it's like the tip of the knife, where it's large and then it's thinner. It's not as thin as a knife, but it's thinner, and it goes pretty much down this way. So you can see I want to remove the meat as easily as possible. I've got a thin side and I've got a fatter side, and the seed sits just like this, right? So the seed is going right down the center, and that's the thinner side. The fatter end is where all the good stuff is. I think I'm laughing because I typically just do it. I don't think about it. But you can see where it was attached to a Mr. Mango tree. That's the end I'll start cutting. So I hold it in my palm, and then you want to go down kind of towards the middle until you, all right, so then I have the seed. So I'm going to come up a little bit. And again, that seed is going to be my guide. If you do a lot of filleting of fish, it's the same principle. Act like that seed is the backbone. So I go down to the seed, right? So I've hit it again, and there's, just like the mango, right? Respect the curve. The seed is a little curved as well. So it comes in, and I'm lifting the knife up a little bit because I'm going over that mango hill. And start. There we go. So now I'm at the peak of the hill. Now I'm back down. Just kind of gently cutting right towards my palm, and you can see that part of the seed is right there. Flip it over, we can do the same thing. So find the seed, and then you're going to graze the seed, the stone, the pit, whatever you want to call it. So we have it there, and then we have some leftover mango meat on the edge. So with the sharp knife, you can cut the seed, and sometimes that happens. You just have to watch out. You want to always remove. So that's what we have. One of the first places I worked, one of the hotels, we'd always give these to Willie. It was a super old dude who, like, his soup, he's the one that taught me how to make soup. But yeah, he would just null on these because there's still good stuff on here. And then we have Mr. Mango Meat to do whatever we want. We can slice it for the fruit trays, right? If we want, we can, anything you want to do, you can just start mowing down on it this way. So now you know how to cut a mango my way. See ya.